16 drivers will have their eyes on those lights. It's lights out and F1 Academy is underway, and Bianca Bustamante hasn't started the race. She has not started the race. It's Abbi Pulling who comes down into the lead. She maintains her lead. Doriane is just behind. Amna Al-Qubaisi just into position.
So Hausman had to go defensive. Noble's again on the move around the outside. Can she make it stick onto the inside? They both leave good space. Potentially a little bit. There was contact.
So big crash there from Tina Hausman into the wall. As we were saying earlier, the confines of this tight, twisty street circuit, that's going to be a huge amount of damage to her car. Doesn't look like she'll be rejoining the race.
All pretty fair here, bit of gap, but then contact at the second part of the corner and just straight off left into the wall. Not much she could do, but 2 into 1 doesn't go.
This is going to be tight. Nuria Marti looks to the inside line there. Can she make up the place? Can she inch her way closer?
Unfortunately, it's going to be on the outside now, coming down to the big braking zone. It's going to be 3 abreast. Which way does Chambers go? She goes to the inside. It is now 3 abreast as they come into the brake zone. 2 in 1.
How did Chloe Chambers do that? That is a phenomenal move there. Chloe Chambers moved up into P4. Absolutely fantastic result for her and the team. She's just managed to pull that out of the bag just at the right moment.
To the left, to the right, now to the outside. She's going to pick up the slipstream from the car further down the road, over speed, but on the outside, coming into the final hairpin.
What can she do here? Can she make this move stick? Is she close enough? Has she managed to get the momentum to pass her?
She's gone in deep, she's locked up.
So Nuria Marti has gone wide. Does this give the opportunity to make the pass?
So we've got Jess Edgar closing in. If you're in a battle, the car behind closes right up. So Jess is now going to put Nobles under pressure. Marty's going to have to go defensive here. We're probably going to have a 3 wide. Dives to the outside. Can she make it around the outside? No, not quite. On the curb, gets closed off. They're still going though. She's got a 5-second penalty as well, Bustamante. So she needs to make some moves. She dives to the inside. That's brave into the last corner. Locks up the inside front on that dust. Does go in a bit deep. Al-Qubaisi gets a cut back. They're now side by side through the kink left. Again through the kink right. Fair racing, leaving space. She's still slightly ahead with Bustamante. Now got the inside line for turn 1. Who's the bravest? The late breakers as we go down. Turn 1. Inside for Bustamante, but remember, she has that 5-second penalty, so she needs to get her head down now and push as hard as she can. 4 laps to go. So this is why she got a penalty at the chicane. She's just cut straight over. I'm sure they've deemed she's gained an advantage there. Chambers goes even tighter to the left, picks up the dust, is on the inside, but we've got Berg coming down the inside again, 3 abreast. Late braking, gone in deep, and Chambers has picked up both of them. Berg goes in deep, manages to pick up position, but runs off the road, and Al-Qubaisi goes from first in that group to now, well, 4th, because Marty's getting involved.
Unbelievable. Chloe Chambers up to P3 in this race at lap 11. That was a phenomenal move there, passing Berg and Amna Al-Qubaisi.
Al-Qubaisi goes to the right, defensive. Marti to the outside, side by side on the run down to turn 1. Who can break the latest? Al-Qubaisi can break the latest. And now Bustamante going on Jess Edgar up the inside turn 1. So what a recovery drive for Bustamante, although she has got that 5-second penalty.
Awesome performance. Come on, Chloe. We just need to keep the position. Come on.
She's been given the encouragement to get that podium position. She is under pressure, though, from Maya Vug, just behind in 4th place. But Marti only 3/10, 1/10. Right behind. They're side by side in the back of our shot. Al-Qubaisi on the inside, Marti on the outside. Gets it stopped, got the cutback. Can she get it on the run? Better traction on the inside through this kink. She's done it as she comes to start the last lap, but Al-Qubaisi is now going to be tucked up right in her slipstream.
But now Abbi Pulling at the last corner, a 5-second gap between her and Doriane. She takes the checkered flag for the first time in her F1 Academy history. She's never crossed the finish line first. She inherited the win from Doriane last time out, but this is her first win. It's in P2. Chambers takes P3, her first podium in F1 Academy in front of a home crowd.
perfect race. Thank you so much. Miami, baby!
Good job. Really well done. Let's do the same tomorrow. Good start. Well managed.
So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Alpine. Thank you, David. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Zimba. My family. It was good. Did it on track this time.
Yes. Come on, Chloe. Good job. So proud of you. Really good performance. You did all out of there. Really good job.
Oh, yeah. That was such a good race. I'm so happy with that. All I wanted was a podium finish at home, so yeah, I'm really happy.
A very special moment indeed for the Rodin team, for Abbi Pulling. So Abbi Pulling in P1, Doriane Pan alongside 5 seconds adrift in P2, Chloe Chambers in P3. Now, Nerea Marti fought hard against Alcobazi, but it all paid off. She finished in P4, Alcobazi just behind in P5. Maya Vug with that penalty in P6. Jess Edgar, P7 in the American Express car. Hamna Alcobazi, I think her best result of the season there with a P8. Bianca Bustamante managed to claw it back after not starting and stalling it on the start in a P9, and Lola Lovenfoss in P10. So just missing the points there, Emily de Hausch, Carrie Schreiner, Aurelia Nobles, Courtney Crone, the wild card, and Leah Block, who had that big spin. Tina Hausman was out of the race. So this is it. The green flag has been waved. 16 drivers, their eyes are on the lights, and the lights go out. And the F1 Academy is underway here in Miami once again. It's a sprint down to the first turn. Can Abbi Pulling maintain the lead of the race? She depends a little bit there from Bustamante, but they are safely through the first turn. Little bit of an issue at the back there, jostling for positions. Pal still in P3. Chloe Chambers there, having to move across to defend from Maya Vug, but they are all safely through the first couple of turns.
Chambers is attacking Alcobazi into the last hairpin here, to the outside. She's pulling past wheel to wheel. In the background, Marti to the outside of Vug as well. It's 2 by 2. Can she make it? Pinch the apron. There is contact. They both run in deep, sideways, managed to get the move done.
Emily de Hausch now coming on the outside. Can she make up that position? Yes, she can. Oh, she's gone wide. So she rejoins the race, but she will have to drop back behind. Otherwise, there could potentially be a time penalty there. So she's given the place back. Courtney Crone is in P15. Emily de Hausch is just behind in P15. But Emily de Hausch has actually had experience here before. She came in 2022 with W Series. So obviously that extra experience here perhaps not helping her out. Courtney Crone there doing a phenomenal job trying to defend her position.
Well, she's enjoying the racing. She's gone left, Crone. Not managed to pick up the slipstream though. On the outside, you see a lock up in front, all single file, but slipped straight past. Nice, easy move in the end.
Emily de Hausch there comes out in front at the end of that back straight into turn 17. Well, Lola Lovenfoss there really pushing hard, trying to get the maximum out of her car. Can't quite make the move stick yet, but this is the opportunity to do it. Coming down that back straight. Can she make the most of that slipstream effect? Will she be able to make the move going into the next turn?
So she is under investigation for that opening contact with Hausman. Might be something coming her way. She's had a little look to the inside. She's gone for it. She's locked up. They're going to make contact. They have made contact.
It's a spin. It's a spin for Nobles. And there's a... Lola Lovenfoss is now stopped on track. Charlotte Tilbury's also wondering what's happened, but they both rejoin the race.
Late dive to the inside. Nobles probably wasn't expecting it. Half turned in, left the door open a little bit, but I think a little bit too late there for Lovenfoss. Didn't quite get the move done early enough in the corner. Already committed to the corner. Yeah, I think she's going to end up in the stewards of that one, unfortunately. We've got Edgar on the outside of Marti coming down the long straight. Marti's going to have to go defensive. The overspeed for Edgar around the outside of this little kink, picking up all those marbles as we can see on the track, side by side.
Side by side indeed. Who's going to come out on top? Who's got the most momentum from that last turn? Is it going to be Nerea Marti, or can Jess Edgar push that American Express car to the absolute limit? Yes, she can. Jess Edgar has moved up a position.
She's still under pressure. Marti is getting closer and closer, gone defensive. Middle of the track, left, right, oh, a little bit of a weave. Now up the inside for Marti. Can she break late? Yeah, up the inside. Nice clean move. Gone in a little deep though, and Edgar's got the cutback. We've got Edgar a spinner. Did she spin on her own or was there contact? We know this is the hard corner where we've seen loads of mistakes from drivers this weekend. Unfortunately for her, she's now out of those points-paying positions. Completely on her own, she's lost the rear. We've seen oversteer, we've seen drivers struggle there all weekend in practice, in qualifying and in the race. And she's the first driver to badly succumb.
Abbi Pulling crosses the finish line. It's a lights to flag victory, not once, but twice here for Abbi Pulling, for the Alpine team. 4 roads in motorsport, an absolutely incredible achievement from her and the team this race weekend. Bustamante is in P2, Doriane pound the podium again with a P3.
Victory race, unbelievable. And it was, they were getting by on me, didn't they?
Yeah, that was great, masterful. Very good pace all the way through. Fastest you run this race. Fastest lap. Well done.
Good job, Bianca. Good job. P2. Well done. Really nice job.
Good job, guys. Oh my God. Whew. I can't believe it. First podium of the season. Not anymore.
And there is Abbi Pulling with a huge smile on her face, our championship leader. She managed a full points haul this weekend. Pole position, fastest lap, and the win. So it's Abbi Pulling yet again on the top spot for Alpine. Bianca Bustamante in her first podium with Doriane in P3 for Mercedes. So Chloe Chambers with a P4 for the Haas American team. Maya Vug, P5. Hamda Al-Khabizi, 6th. Nerea Marti, 7th. Amna Al-Khabizi, great result for her in P8. Carrie Schreiner managed to battle it out and finish in the points in 9th. And Emily de Hausch taking 1 point for P10. Leah Block just missing out there in P11. Courtney Crone, the wild card, P12. Aurelia Nobles, 13th. Jess Edgar, 14th. And unfortunately, 15th for Lola Lovenfoss. And it was a DNF for Tina Houseman after that puncture at the start of the race.